Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. And it is the 30th of the month, so it is the last day of June, and I'm going to come and do my layout share with you. Now, I did not get as many layouts as I would have wanted to get done this month, because I really pretty much every single series, except maybe for the first and second, I have played along every single day with the 30 Days of Sketches by Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. And we had in June the best of going on. Now, I did get quite a few layouts done. I got more videos because I did do some videos where they were shares of some of my original and or previous takes on one of the sketches selected, because there are a couple of sketches that I had done twice. So I did maybe 4 or 5 days where I was sharing. I have a couple of other projects, some design team projects that I did not combine maybe with the sketches. So anyway, let's go through them together. Of course, there is a video for every single one, so I won't spend too much time, but I will go through because I enjoy doing it, and I know, thank you so much for all the comments where you have said you enjoy doing them. And I do have my June playlist of everything I've done in June, whether it be, preparing for Build-A-Page, so the kit making, the page kit making pages, hauls, anything. So I do put a full monthly playlist together, since so many of you had asked for that or had said yes please when I asked the question. Anyway, so here we go. We have a 6x8. This was definitely one of the sketches, and it was a gorgeous sunburst. I had done it previously. Any of the sketches, of course, that I have done for this round for the best of would have been my second take, if not more than that, because I had played along with all of the sketches originally. So this is going to go into my reading, watching album for this year. But as you know, I have now transformed that album into sort of just some everyday fun. Because in addition to what I'm showing you here today, I have, of course, my week in the life. And I'm going to do a separate video for that. I addressed it in my page kit making video, because I did make some page kits for that. I have a video that I thought I had put up last Sunday, and I did not. We were in the throes of a heat wave, and I guess I just forgot to actually schedule it properly. So I'll put it up right after this one, which is sort of an update and getting some of the pages ready. And tomorrow I will come and do a little bit more, because I'm almost done with the week in the life. So this is a 6x8. Now the rest here are going to be 12x12s. Now this is the last layout that I did. These are in no particular order, but I did this one just yesterday for my design team project for Dottie About Flair. I used Gorgeous Perspectives, Flair, of course, and the Hearth and Home Simple Stories collection with some light mixed media on the background. And I love this one. This might be, well, not this might, this is one of my favorites this month for sure. And because my 2 days for Dottie About Flair are very close together, this is the first layout that I did. My day for like a solo project is on the 29th of the month, and then on the 25th of the month, the whole design team, we have an Instagram hop, and a few of us do videos as well. So you saw this one on the 25th, so last Saturday. Some gorgeous Nicole Jones 911 printables here, a little bit of stamping, my diagonal go-to design, and I love sort of the little bit of a mirrored mini layout that I have up here with the thumbnail, or at least what I'm using as a thumbnail for my videos. There we go. This is Hearth and Home again, and this was definitely a best of sketch. It was a 2-photo sketch, if I recall, and I did one more focal photo, and I used one of these gorgeous chipboard frames, so I'm really, really happy to have got that one done, and an XL flare, so happy for a couple of fun things used up on that page. This was also, of course, a best of, and I got some perspective. I have one of these gorgeous, gorgeous perspective frames, another XL flare on here, some more lovely perspectives. This is using Sweet Rush, and this will be going into Adela's album for New York. Well, Adela or Chloe, I'm not quite sure which at the moment. You've heard me talk about that. So this is their lovely New York trip. And I did some stenciling, inking stenciling on the background here. This is, now this is definitely another one of my favorites this month. It was for Spiegel Mom Scraps. It was a design team project for Spiegel Mom Scraps, and also a best of. And I think it was day 17. Yeah, it wasn't my project on the 4th, where I combined some stitching and then used sequins here. It was a sketch by Laura Rumble, which sometimes they give me a little bit of trouble, but I love this one, and a bunch of Nicole Jones 911 butterflies, together with some of these large butterflies. And I was just saying, Jody, we need like packs of these lovely butterflies. Hearth and Home, and this was another sketch, and this is another one for Toddler Diego's album, his baptism, as you saw the previous one. I did some inking here in the background. This was sort of like a rainbow type, and I really like this take on it. I'm kind of proud of this one, so this is probably another favorite. So I guess we're heading towards the top 5 for June. Hearth and Home again. This one was also a sketch, and I combined it with May I Scraplift You, and I scraplifted my lovely and dear friend Christy, who had done this gorgeous take on it the previous time, not this time. So I do love this. I really sort of mimicked and did the background the way she did, pretty much identically, although I did some pattern paper on top of my brush strokes, and then get this cluster down here on the side. Another best of, using the Vicky Booten Sweet Rush collection, and another one for either Adela or Chloe in the New York album, and I love this one as well. I love the colors. This was, I think this might have been the 3rd time I had done this sketch. And what I did try to do, whenever I did an original take this series, so for the best of, in that video, the description box of that video, I link back to the video, the original take on the sketch that I had done, in case you had missed it, or you want to refresh your memory, or you want to see another inspiration piece, as well as I think I tried to also pop a picture in most of the videos. Love, love, love these photos. Best of, again, use this gorgeous big perspective here with another. So I did pretty good on the XL flares this month, my friends. I did pretty good. Some more perspectives, Nicole Jones 911 butterflies. You can see that my new Nicole Jones 911 printables addiction seems to be the butterflies, going from flowers number 5 to butterflies and back and forth between them. This was early on in the best of. Another XL flare, my friends. A lovely little wood button here from Shadney, 2 of them. Love, love, love these wood buttons for sure. This is using Sweet Rush again. Quite a simple one, really. the way this one is, the pattern paper pretty much does the embellishing with just, you know, these lovely wood buttons and flare, and just a tiny little cluster here sort of does that one, and I love it. And I've been doing the twine like my friend Helen, so I really love, Helen does this a lot, and I really, really love it. So I've been trying every once in a while. I have more ease so far doing it with the large flare, but I'm going to have to get brave and do it with the smaller flare. I don't know if I did, and when we look back I'll see, but I don't think I did use it with the smaller, with the regular size flare. Best of again, and this would have been on the 4th. It would have been day 4, because it was also a Spiegel Mom Scraps design team, where I substituted, there was some stitching in the original sketch, and I did some lovely sparkly bits throughout where some of these papers join, and I love, love, love that effect. Another big flare, another gorgeous wood button camera, and this will be in my mom's album. Now, it's my mom's birthday on Monday, so I've got to get these things put away, and hopefully I'll come on and give you a bit of a flip through of what I've done so far in her album. I think it's going to have to be 2 albums, because I've got some more events and things like that, I guess, with my stepdad, her second husband, and some layouts of just him. And then I have the trip that Mom took with her cousin to Martinique. So I might put that in another album, although it won't fill it completely, but then we'll, you know, have some room to add maybe a few more travel, unless I just make like one album travel. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. That might be a video for tomorrow or Saturday, my friends. Another one for New York, and this is using the Echo Park A Slice of Summer, which is another collection that I want to try and get through, and I'll be talking to you a little bit more about that tomorrow in my How to Kill a Kit with Style and my plans for June, and sort of a little bit of a motivational challenge that Christy and I are setting ourselves to get through some of these collections. Love, love, love that flare. I've ordered another set of these big XL flare. They didn't make it in my order that arrived, but I'll get them at some point. A little bit of a cluster here with some chipboard. So you see, this is the same photos, I should say, as I showed you previously. So one will go into Adela's album and one will go for Chloe, and this one is definitely another favorite of mine for sure. I love this layout. It's definitely a best of, and the original sketch, I believe, is a heart, which I had done the first time around, and I decided this time that I would do a hexagon, and instead of stitching, I would line this entire hexagon with beautiful sequins, but do some inking sort of upwards and downwards, which sort of makes the inking look a little bit like brush strokes instead of doing the circular element. And this, of course, uses Sweet Rush, so another favorite. So I love the layouts that I got done this month. I wish I could have done all 30. But, you know, life, sometimes I did have to work a little bit more. I mean, not crazy, like just, you know, like one sort of weekend, but whatever. Then we had, you know, some eye appointments with Mom and some heavier mom duty days. And we had a few days of heat wave as well, which makes it difficult for me to film. And even, quite frankly, last Sunday, I really wasn't even able to scrapbook. I just, you know, it got so hot because it was the second or third day. So my air conditioner was really just not keeping up. So I basically, in the afternoon, just sort of sat in my bedroom watching the replay of last year's Wimbledon final. Because on the Sunday before Wimbledon starts, they always put a replay of the previous year's final. So I just sort of sat on my bed with Chopin in the afternoon while it was too hot to do anything else, and did that. instead of scrapping. So there you go, my friends. Thank you so much for being here with me. As I said, each one of these has a video. If you missed any of them, just go back on my channel. I have the playlist down below of everything I did this month, and I'm quite excited for July. I have some fun stuff coming off. You know it's off the board, so that's already one thing, and I'll talk, as I said, a lot more about July tomorrow, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Which is your favorite layout this month? And how did you get along with the best of 30 Days of Sketches if you were playing along? And if you have tons of catch-up, I'm still going to put the playlist, that master playlist down below, so that you can make sure you go on over there, because I'm sure, like me, I have tons of catching up to do on the videos. I think Christy said even a couple of days ago, so it's probably way more now, but we were already up to something like over 600 or 650 videos, my friends, of all sorts of gorgeousness related to the best of 30 Days of Sketches. The hashtag will allow us to find you and you to find us. Hashtag best of 30DSCBL. See you tomorrow, my friends. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.